I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I think I'm looking at the right camera. So just got a new phone, so this is my first time shooting on my iPhone 10, and this is a cool camera. It's got a shitload of memory. I think 256 gig in this phone. I mean, this phone has more memory than probably the first 5 desktop computers I own. But anyway, actually maybe the first 6. So this is old school double IPA, and I'm thinking about renaming this thing because I've improved upon it so much that I think it is worthy of a new name. So TBD, I might call it something else, but it's the first time that I've been able to get the real super dank, oniony, catty kind of quality in an IPA. I'm gonna go with the conical fermenter. It's the first time I've used a conical fermenter. I put some Chinook in the dry hop with 2 ounces of Citra. I put it in a hot bag and I suspended it with some fish wire with some weight, so it was floating in the middle of the beer, probably in the middle of the conical fermenter, for about a week. I think I left it. Usually I leave it in for 5 days. I let it go for actually 8 or 9 days, so I'll let it go a little longer. But I think I just got less oxygen on the beer this time. And oh man, is it good. Oh, it's like super good. Don't worry, Josh, I'm gonna bottle some of this up, so in case it's gone by the time you get here, which I don't know if it'll be gone. It might be close. I wanna make sure I have some left for you. But okay, brewing wise. Well, first of all, I'm in the middle of a Dean staycation. So we were gonna go to Maine and Massachusetts and potentially Vermont and all these cool places. And I don't know, I got to talking with my wife and we really want to go to Italy. We were supposed to go to Europe last year, but I had surgery. Actually, was it last year? It was last year. It was going to be in July, June or July. But I had surgery, so it kind of took me out of the running for if we were going to go to England and Scotland. Well, since then my passport expired. I let my passport expire like an idiot. But we really want to go to Italy, Rome, probably Rome, and then we'll go to Florence or Tuscany or something. Maybe go a couple of different places. But I think we're going to do that in the spring. So what we decided to do, instead of trying to rush and do that this summer somehow when I don't even have a passport, we're going, we said, hey, let's just do a staycation. We'll stay here in DC area. So we did a baseball game with the Nats, and then we did the Air and Space Museum, the new one out in Dulles, which if you haven't been there, it is phenomenal. We had a blast there. They have this interactive dogfight. We get in this little capsule and it spins upside down, and wherever you do the joystick, you get this harness, and I mean, my wife and I, the kids, we all had a blast in that thing. I mean, kids were kind of like, yeah, I don't want to go, but once we got there, everyone was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. And it's free. I mean, other than parking, it's free. I mean, you got to pay for the simulation rides and all that, but no. So, but anyway, it was just so much fun. And then today, we had a friend that came by yesterday after, matter of fact, this is Dan. He's been in one of my brew videos before. So he came by, stayed with us last night, and then we got up this morning, so that was fun. Had dinner with him and got to share some old school with him. Then this morning we got up and we went to, we did something else. I'm trying to remember what else we did in our staycation. We went somewhere else. It'll come to me. Today we went out to the Chesapeake Bay with some friends, the Donnellys, and went out on their sailboat. I'll show some pictures of all this, but Dean kids. Say hi.
What's up?
Oh.
Okay.
Hey Jim,
Yo.
it's time. You're on.
Did you get Jan? She's working.
Yes. Oh, you're supposed to. You got something to say. You got a speaking part.
Yeah. Oh, you doing a movie?
Yes.
What am I supposed to say?
Wednesday.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday.
Perfect. From the SS.
From the sailing vessel Serenity.
Serenity,
On
there
the
we go.
Chesapeake Bay.
Gorgeous.
I am telling you, if you fall in because you're screwing around, you're grounded for the rest of the summer.
I won't fall in.
I'm not kidding you.
So AJ, no, you know the rules, right?
Okay.
Just hang on.
You know, I hope your kids do stuff like this to you. Okay? I said I hope your kids do stuff like this to you.
Your kids are going to be
Okay,
brats.
well, you're my kid and I'm not a...
And eventually they got rescued, and well, yeah, the guy's wife disappeared too. But eventually they got rescued, and then they went home. And the guy, he went out to a restaurant once, and he saw this thing, and he was like, "A bird soup." So he got it, and then he tasted it, and he's like, "This isn't the island we're disappearing. This isn't a bird. This isn't a bird."
I got to get me a boat. Had a blast on their catamaran. Now my wife's like, oh, you know, maybe we should move to Maryland and get a boat, and you know. So, but anyway, we had a fun today. Got a little sun. Tomorrow I think tomorrow was supposed to be a beach day or a pool day. We'll just kind of stay here and enjoy the pool, and you know, maybe try to go see a movie or something. But then finally Sunday, I have to fly back out, and I start a week of work in the Midwest, which I'm looking forward to. But anyway, it's been a great staycation, and we saved a lot of money. We had a ton of fun. We did something else, and I can't remember what the other day was. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. But the kids, like my son went to Luray Caverns with one of his friends one day. The next day, my daughter went to Six Flags. My daughter and my son went to Six Flags with their friends. So my wife and I dropped them off at Six Flags. Then we went to the new MGM Grand, which is right across the Potomac from where we live, and we did some gambling. My wife went and did a work call at this bar that was shut down doing work interviews. I went into the casino, took $50, went to a blackjack table, won 3 hands of blackjack, pissed off the guy that was sitting next to me because apparently I wasn't making the right bets, but he lost all his money. I won every single hand, so I figured I'm up almost 100%. I'm stopping while I'm ahead. So I cashed in my chips. Kind of embarrassing when I give him like 50 down on the table and the guy's like, changing 50. And he, you know, does the little, you know, pushes the cash into the slot, you know, I'm not a big roller, but anyway, it was a blast. So my wife played a little bit of slot machines. We've just had a lot of fun. I mean, we never really get out and kind of experience all the local stuff that there is to do here in DC. I mean, we always do like the museums and all that and go downtown where you sweat your butt off, you know, in the mall, which is fun. But if you live here, there's a lot of other cool stuff to do in the area. So anyway, that all said, on the brew front right now, old school double. I've got 3 good beers on tap right now. I've got an English IPA, Vernal Equinox. I've got Lighthouse Saison, which is still drinking really nicely. And then I have old school, to be named something else because it deserves a new name. And they're all 3 just, actually, the Saison and the old school are just, it is really good. Anyway, so I got those beers on tap. I've got a Oktoberfest that's in the second week of ferment. This weekend, I'm probably going to start dropping the temperature down according to the 3-week brewlosophy method. Start slowly getting down to 36. So I'll let it lager for a few weeks. And then I've done a poll for my block party, my neighborhood Blocktoberfest party. You know, what kind of lager do you want me to brew? I put on there an Oktoberfest, a Munich Helles, or a Bock, some kind of German Bock beer. Everyone seems to be picking a Helles, so I might have to brew a Helles for that. I'm going to do 2 beers. I'm probably going to do an ale and a lager, so I'll probably do a Hefeweizen or a Dunkelweiss, probably a Dunkelweiss, and a Munich Helles. But to serve, I've been using those little crappy faucets that snap right on the top of the keg. There's no tubing involved, but the pressure is always jacked up, and these things just really don't hold up well. So I went ahead and I splurged. I found a jockey box for about a little over $300 on Amazon. So I ordered that. So that thing is en route. It'll be here, I think, this weekend. So my wife doesn't know it yet. I need to break the news to her that we bought one of those. But it's got the stainless steel coils immersed in the ice. So I think it's the way to go. I mean, trying to have your kegs there and have them iced down, and then putting those stupid handles on it. With the jockey box, I also ordered replacement faucet handles that are the spring-loaded ones, so when someone gets beer, it snaps back to the closed position. Because other people are going to be serving themselves. I just keep an eye out, making sure there's no younger than 21 kids trying to go up there and get some beer. Got to watch those young tykes. So anyway, that's coming in. That's about it. I mean, it's been a very fun day. I'll put probably some video and some pictures up of all the stuff that I've been up to. When I racked from the conical fermenter, the fast ferment, into the keg, that was the fastest freaking racking I've ever done. I mean, it just whoosh, goes out. There was no splashing or anything, so I didn't have to worry about any oxidation. It was the coolest rack I've ever had. So there's that. Anyway, hey, that's all I got for this week. I hope everyone's sorry, I'm going to post this probably a day late, but I hope everyone's having a happy homebrew and having a very, very, very happy homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. Man, football season starts here in a few weeks, right?